Blessings and welcome. I'm Yvonne Davis, and in today's video, we're going to be looking at the best days in 2021. So I'll be giving you the best dates for the first 4 months of the year, and then later I will add on more dates as we move through the year. So this is a kind of astrology called electional astrology, in which you can elect the best days to take action. So I'll give you those days and you can put them on your calendar, and then you'll know when to take actions to make your actions much more successful. All right, so let's get started. This chart is the Leo Aquarius full moon. So the sun is in Aquarius conjunct Jupiter, and the moon is opposite because that's what makes a full moon. Now it is squaring the Uranus-Mars energy. So whether or not this is a good day for you depends on how you're translating that energy, okay? Because the sun conjunct Jupiter has the ability to bring a lot of success and beneficial elements. I have a feeling this could relate to money or something else beneficial that Jupiter could bring. Unfortunately, some people with the square to Uranus and Mars may translate this energy into righteousness, anger, righteousness, blustering words, and even possibly getting into some fights or violence, okay? But you don't have to translate it that way. You could just use the warrior energy to take action. Also, with Venus conjunct Pluto, there's a feeling in this chart, in these alignments, that's an all or nothing kind of energy. So the thing is that this is why there are things in astrology that go beyond just making predictions. It's really about learning to take the lessons from the cosmic curriculum and work with them. Because if you do that, then you get the benefits. So as an example, both Venus and Pluto relate to money. So if you were to put those two together with the Jupiter-Sun conjunction, and then use the pressure of Mars conjunct Uranus to take action, you could get a lot of success from this full moon. And in fact, it may bring something, like I said, it could bring money or it could bring some other beneficial aspect. But if people are translating the energy in a way that is neurotic, because the energy is always coming into us. And so if it hits a person's neuroses, then they translate it in a way that's neurotic, and it's not helpful. But we all have free will, so we all have a choice. But I personally think this day could be really, really good. So I suggest using it for taking some kind of action, okay? It's probably the best day in January. The Aquarian new moon is also very beneficial. There's actually a stellium on this day. We have Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, and by the way, Jupiter and Venus are in a conjunction that day. That's awesome. Mercury, which is retrograde, that's the only fly in the soup, but I'll explain that. And then the new moon, which is a conjunction of the moon and the sun at 23 degrees of Aquarius. This happens on February 11th, okay? So this is another good day to be taking action, but it's a very specific kind of action because the new moon is something new. You want to take action, you want to initiate something. But there's something to consider about this moon. First of all, when it's dark, that's the time for planting the seed. Not necessarily for going out and taking the action, okay? You're just planting the seed in the dark moon, okay? And the other slight problem with this is because of the fact that Mercury is retrograde, there's going to be some kind of delay or slow down or mix up. So again, we want to take the time to do research, to plan, to plant the seed on the astral plane, which means in your mind, in your imagination. Give it the energy it needs for its formation. Later, when the timing is better, which is when Mercury is direct, then you'll be able to take action. But this is a good time for planning, research, and planting that seed, okay? As you can see, there are some good days and alignments in January and February, even though I am also going to be pointing out that January is the most difficult month of the year. And I've also talked about a difficult alignment in February. So I just want you to know it's a mixed bag, but there are definitely some very good days in January and February. And I will continue to work on this and continue to bring you more good days in the year of 2021. This is just part one, okay? All right, so thank you for joining me.